From Trials, Mixed Martial Arts in Fort Collins, Colorado, Ian
Our 12th fight of the evening. Brought to you by Farmers Insurance, Thomas Swenson Agency, auto, home, life, or business insurance. Call today for a quote, 720-373-7054, and be entered to win some free tickets for an upcoming SCL event. This fight here is between none other than Colorado icons Josh Superman Cavan taking on none other than Ian Stonehouse from Trials, and Ian Stonehouse has just rocked Josh Cavan with a hard right hand.
And Cavan in the red trunks closing in, looking for the takedown. We've seen it time and again. Once he puts it on the ground, he's able to control position, affect his ground and pound. That's what he's looking for here. Did a nice job picking the near ankle, reached around, grabbed the far ankle, and down on the ground it goes. And you talk about these guys being a couple of icons. Ian Stonehouse, interestingly enough, gained notoriety probably nearly a decade ago as he was on MTV's Real Life, I'm an MMA Fighter.
I remember that.
And able to work back to his feet nicely is Stonehouse. Cavan continues to work for the takedown. Again, trying to pick that ankle. Stonehouse switches off nicely to putting the knee on the ground to keep his balance.
I think the only complaint that people have in Colorado for Ian Stonehouse is we don't get to see him enough.
Agreed. And Cavan looking to work his way into full mount here. Stonehouse keeping his right knee back a little bit, wants to try to put it underneath him. Cavan doing good work with his feet, keeping Stonehouse from being able to get his own feet back underneath him until I said that right there. And back to standing we go, but still it's the forward pressure, the shoulder pressure driving in from Cavan. And Ron, you and I have had a chance to see Cavan fight a lot. This is just really a position where he thrives, able to get in there and grind and push his opponent against the cage. If it becomes a strength battle at this weight class, not a lot of people are going to hang with him.
Yeah, you know, Josh Cavan really is very reminiscent of a Randy Couture back in the UFC days. He uses that cage to his advantage, utilizes that dirty boxing against the cage, and really always... Well, we've got a little break in the action for the cage coming apart a little bit. But, you know, getting back to what I was saying, JR, you know, he's got a very dirty boxing-esque and grinding type of style against that cage when he fights.
And we're going to take a moment's break here. Ron and I will step off the mic while we let these guys fix the cage. And so they gave Cavan the position against the cage, but Stonehouse was actually down when they had to stop. And
I think that's what the corner was kind of referencing.
Yeah, Cavan's corner trying to plead their case to no avail. So here we are again with Cavan going all Randy Couture on us, as you were saying, Ron.
And do you agree with me?
For sure. Nice job stepping around there by Cavan.
That was.
Yeah, wow, just a masterful move, but Stonehouse able to turn out.
And I think for Stonehouse, he wants to keep this a striking battle tonight, but he's taking some deep breaths already. Wow, I was kind of surprised.
He's had to work really, really hard to avoid those takedowns or to try to get back up from when he has been taken down.
Stonehouse has a crushing right hand when he lands it, and he's one of those guys that throws it very, very deceptively too, because he kind of lures you into other types of. See what I mean? He's literally he's kind of one of those types of fighters that really lures you with all the movement that he's doing, but yet has an exact location for where he wants to land that shot.
And boy, you're right about Stonehouse taking some deep breaths. He was starting to chug away there a little bit, and maybe that's something Cavan can take advantage of. And they're up against the cage again, and Cavan making Stonehouse have to work. Ron, you and I talk about it a lot. This is absolutely one of the most grueling positions there is in fighting. It's a full body workout here, trying to fight off somebody trying to take you down, or if you're the one going for the takedown, of course, you're putting everything into it, try to put this fight where you want it to be, and a good exchange of knees there from both guys.
And the strength of Josh Cavan, really, when he's got somebody against the cage is second to none. I mean, he's able to really control people very well. But, again, here comes Ian Stonehouse as always. And really, this is where Ian Stonehouse wants to be. He does not want to be against that cage. He really wants to keep this fight in the middle of the octagon. Cage.
And Cavan, nice. Cavan starting to take some deep breaths now, too. Neither fighter is really slowed down.
He's hurt.
He is. Stonehouse going to work with the right hand. Now Cavan answers back. And just diving for the double leg was Cavan. Able to jam Stonehouse into the cage, and there he gets the pick up and dump that he was looking for. And Stonehouse, I think, going to just kind of try to ride this round out because there's got to be probably 20 seconds left.
Yeah, exactly right. And look at you. Look at you. Well done, J.R. Gordon. No, but really, this is, I think both these guys are looking to kind of end this round, get a breather, and we'll pick up the action here in the second round.
He's got it. Mouse.
Don't smoke it. Vaping.
And the cage surgery continues. And one of the things I love when either one of these guys are in the cage is the amount of fans that they bring with them. And tonight we've got them both in the cage, and we're really hearing it from the crowd. I love it. And both guys working to recover their breathing in between rounds. Interestingly enough, only about halfway through the recovery period, Stonehouse came up off the stool like he was ready to go.
Yeah, and I tell you, he really landed a heavy combination against when he had Cavan against the cage. And Cavan is just relentless with this power double takedown and this just cage work that is absolutely just grueling. I mean, wears you out.
And Stonehouse planted on his bottom again. Cavan wrapping up both legs, going to try to get his feet into position so he can have his hips over the tops of the knees. And Stonehouse, of course, going to do what he can to try to pull those knees in and get one or both underneath him. But Cavan, this is just what he does so masterfully. This is how he wins fights.
Yeah, this is a Josh Cavan game right now. Now, I'll tell you this: he's on the on his left cheek. He's got a mouse forming right there, and it's swelling pretty well right now. And I'm curious to know if this fight continues, if that will swell shut on that left eye.
Yeah, or be something that can be popped open by a stroke.
Right.
Oh, you're right, Ron. We can almost see it swelling by the moment.
I was watching
it grow.
Yeah, exactly, literally.
Stonehouse working back to standing again. Referee standing right in front of us, so Ron and I can't see much of anything. And Stonehouse just continues to have to fight the takedowns. And make no mistake about it, he is in the room every day with a ton of stud wrestlers at Trials MMA.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why we're seeing him being able to get back to his feet time and again. And why we're seeing Cavan have to work so very hard. But Cavan finally able to get past the knees of Stonehouse into full mount. Stonehouse going belly down, trying to turn away from the strikes. See if Cavan starts to set up a submission here, and he's looking to loop that right arm through.
That looks deep. That looks underneath the
It was momentarily.
Yeah.
That was the best position that Cavan's had so far, but Stonehouse still just turtled up. Stonehouse continues to fight. It's just a matter of degrees, a matter of inches here, just that little bit to keep your opponent from going under your chin. Cavan doing the classic, I'm going to punch you in the head until you lift your chin up, and then I'm going to choke you out. And again, looking to thread the arm through. Stonehouse working 2-on-1, but Cavan went past the defense. Stonehouse stretched out now. And
it's over.
Yes, it is. Cavan is saying the Stonehouse tap. Stonehouse is not arguing it. Congratulations, Factory X. Josh Cavan goes home with the win by submission.
At 2 minutes 44 seconds of round number 2, referee Mills has got to stop the match by declaring the winner by submission, Josh Cavan. Sean in the cage with Josh. 2 impressive victories in a row, man. What are you attributing it to?
Oh man, it's been awesome. Thank you guys. First of all, thank you guys all for coming here. You guys are amazing.
Talk to me a little bit about that. It looks like you were willing to take a punch or two as you can see on your left eye there.
Yeah, you know what? I've known Stonehouse for quite some time, and I have so much respect for the guy. And I just think we're going to play it, but my game plan was just to get a bit of pressure, but then I'll just pretty much knock off my way into that. So
You could definitely tell that some mutual respect for your opponent as well as I heard you guys were talking about. A lot of people you want to thank, I'm sure.
yeah, I have my first and foremost, I want to thank God, my husband's my sponsors, Project Taurus, Watch Out Flag, Wolf Auto, Ready Fit Go, Proven, the God is still in control, Taylor Chief on People Strong, Factory X, Works Market Genius, I'm not saying it's related, Later Performance, Gail for Mental Edge, she's been helping up a lot with my last 2 months as earlier. The Final Word, my health. Chelsea and Trent, my family, friends, and fans. I'm going to give a shout out to my brother, Sean and Tyler, that really helped me out the last 2 days. So where you guys are, I love you from my back. And the last thing, guys, is my parents' 35th anniversary next week. So I just want to wish them the anniversary.
Congratulations.